Yo, what is up guys? It is Traizel, and today I have for you a kind of look around slash tour slash behind the scenes where I show you guys some secrets and stuff of my server, TraizelCraft. In this video I'm going to show you guys some secrets that not everybody knows, as well as some basic things like the zones, spawn area that some new players might not be fully aware of, to kind of give you guys a help and how to manage the world and traverse it. So first of all, before I get started here, I'm going to tell you guys about some basic plans I have for the future. Right now, as we stand, we just reached the 3.0 version. The last time I posted any videos about this world was the 2.0 version, and when I show you this world, you're going to see a major difference between the 2.0 version and the 3.0 version. The 2.0 version, there's a lot of less going on. It's a lot, like, I look back at it, there's a big difference here. You can even see in this video right here behind me, it's just major difference. Some of the plans I have for the future, the big idea right now, TraizelCraft is mostly a faction slash RPG, mainly factions. It's got a little bit of an RPG feel to it. And the end game for what I want this world to be is mainly RPG. I want it to have like a story behind it, a big RPG feel to it, where you level up, you unlock more things, more weapons, more gear, and become very powerful over playing the story and using factions to gather loot and stuff for the story. It's not just playing factions or just kind of doing the story, it's kind of all combined. And right now we just finished the Explorers 1 update, which added some new things to it like dungeons and other things. And for season 3, which we're in season 2 right now, for season 3 I'm going to be working on the Explorers 2 update, which is going to be adding lots more zones, more dungeons, some other things to it, just adding on to everything to kind of prepare it for the RPG update, which is going to add like a leveling up system where you have to level up to unlock more zones, more dungeons, just to kind of prepare it for the Dark Reach update, which is kind of classified right now. It's going to basically add the main story into TraizelCraft, which if you play on my server you'll know a little bit about it, the anti-Traizel, stuff like that. It'll add the whole story to it, which was pretty massive. I have a big plan for it, and hopefully I can get that far in this world and show you guys my whole vision of it. So now I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Obviously I want to show you guys the world. So right here, this is where you start off. Obviously you start off in like a little area, then you take out the stuff out of the chest, the how to play and the rules, and you get teleported here. So obviously I'm wearing some better stuff. This is the best stuff you can get in the game. Once you get to Prestige 3, you get a chest you can open, and it'll give you this stuff. So if you turn behind you, there's these teleports here that you can go to different activities. Like, you can go to the shops area, info center, quests, factions, parkour, mazes, and zones. Now, shops obviously is, the shops you can buy stuff with the money you get. Info center, repair station to repair your armor, quest wall to do some quests and unlock some unique armor and weapons. News board might have some information about current issues or updates about the world. Factions, one of the main activities in the world, parkour, mazes, and zones. Zones are like big areas in the world that you can go to collect loot, find secrets and stuff. Over here we'll have tokens, so you can take them, drop them straight down. So if you drop them straight down, you'll go to the area that you wanted to. This takes me to zones. Now I can go to like Gold City, Emerald Land, or Iron Land. I can go back to spawn, which is where I just was, or I can go to factions. There we go. And now I'm at factions. I can go back to spawn. If I go to shops here, click on the button, then I have 3 shops I provide: kit shop, sell shop, and the faction shop. The kit shop obviously will provide some kits for you that you can buy, as well as some other things like armor, basic armor and weapons. The sell shop, you can sell things in stacks, so like in the faction shop you can buy a lot of things, and then you can also sell things. Anything is buy or sell there. You can buy or sell things one at a time. That's why I have the sell shop here, so you can sell things in stacks, which is a lot faster. Let's go to the kit shop first here. So here we have a donate wall. If you would like to donate, I have rewards for people who do that. And then here we have the master kit, which is the first rank on the super rarities. It's the lowest. Basically it's maximum of the like default enchantments. So if I bought this kit, I'll get it right here, and you can see right here it's just basic protection 4, thorns 3, just all the max of the default like vanilla Minecraft enchantments. And obviously if you got legendary, which is the next up, almighty, and then mythic, they would go up from there. So legendary, almighty, and mythic are all modded enchantments. So if I got the mythic, which is $1.5 million for the kit, it would be protection 20, thorns 12, and so on. The bow is power 30, punch 5, sharpness 30, and it's, you know, modded enchantments, so it's a lot better. And in return, it's very expensive. Over here, you can buy some pets, and they're all just basic pets, you know, skeleton horse, zombie horse, dolphin, like just the default mobs in the game. But you can buy them to put them in your base, or whatever you choose to do with them. Okay, so next let's go to the faction shop here and show you guys how to do that. So you can see there is 8 different categories. Currently the arrows in the potion shop are outdated, so you cannot use them currently, sadly. But you can use materials, blocks, eggs, tools, utilities, and redstone to buy anything you want. Let's go over here to utilities. Let's say I wanted to buy a shulker box. I just flip the lever and I get a shulker box. Let's say I wanted to sell one for $800. I flick it, and yeah, it's pretty much it. The reason I have them as levers is because they're a lot faster than buttons. You can spam it and buy things a lot faster than normal compared to a button. So if I wanted to buy a bunch of wool, I could just keep buying it instead of a button, which is a lot slower. So now I already have almost a stack of wool. Over here, I have some claims you can buy. I still have them as buttons because how it works is you buy the claim, then you have to take it out of the chest. If you bought it twice, you would lose that money because it wouldn't give you the second one. It would just stay in the chest. How a claim works is if when you're in your base, your faction's base, you can place it wherever you want, and it'll place the claim. You can turn it on, and they'll say this land is claimed. You'll be put in adventure mode, and anyone else around you, so if you have a base that's enclosed, people can't just mine into your base and take all your stuff. They have to actually like have a TNT cannon or something to break into your base. Now another thing a lot of people do is they will place it next to a block. Don't do that, because it'll do that. It has to have space around it in order to work. Keep that in mind when you're placing claims. Okay, next let's go to the sell shop. The sell shop is just basically like the faction shop, except everything is sell, and then it'll be in stacks. So here I could sell bamboo for 64 at a time, and then I'll get $64. Just like that. I could sell, and there's 2 floors. I could sell sugarcane, potatoes, pretty much anything you could make in farms, eggs, anything, gas tiers. Over here, melons, apples, anything. Any minerals. There's a large variety of things you can sell in here for stacks. And if it's not in here, chances are it's in the faction shop, just you cannot sell in stacks. Okay, next up we have the info center. Now I can press this button to teleport there, but actually if you just turn around here and jump down this hole, which if you go in the center of the upper factions here, upper spawn here, you just jump all the way down and you'll be right inside the info center. So you just jump down here, all the way down, and this is the info center right here. So here you can find info about all the basic things of TraizelCraft, the Discord code, how to apply for admin, all the current admins and owners and co-owners, a lot of the just basic info of TraizelCraft, the rarities, some patch notes, just a bunch of random things. Okay. Next up we have the repair station. I'm not going to teleport there, I'll just show you how to walk there. The same thing, you go down here to lower spawn. This time you kind of just don't want to fall all the way in the hole, you just want to like get outside of it here. Now if you do fall in the hole, there is a walk up here, like a little bit, there's a staircase right here. You can just walk up and walk all the way up, and then you're back up here. You see there's a sign right here that says repair. and this is the repair station. So here we have 3 different enchantment tables, one that's filled with bookcases, one that's kind of, one that's not, for different enchantment levels. You have a grindstone, a couple anvils. You can buy XP here if you need to, free lapis for enchanting, and then also some rules here. It also says here you can repair any armor for $30 if it's too expensive. For example, like my current armor is too expensive to repair by myself, so I need to ask an admin to repair it, and for $30 per item they will repair it for me. You just have to ask them, just like if one's online, or you could go on the Discord and ask somebody to repair it for you, and they will do so. Also, if you are down here and you're wondering how to get back up to upper spawn up there, there's an up sign right here. It just says up. You just press the button and you'll go back to upper spawn. There you are. Next up we have the quest wall. Like again, I'll just show you guys how to get there. You jump down, it's pretty much past the repair shop or repair station. So there's the repair station. Just walk past it. And there's the quest wall right here. Basically, it's a wall that is a list of all the quests that we offer. Loki Scepter, Adam Stick, Excalibur, and so on. It'll tell you the type of item it is, the rarity, or not rarity, the specialty. So this one, Loki Scepter to Trident, and its specialty is Riptide. And then it'll tell you how to do it, and then it'll tell you the difficulty. So this one's a medium quest. Over here from Zuma, it's a sword with the highest looting in the game. That's why it's a specialty. Tells you how to get it started, and it's an expert quest. Next up we have the news board. We don't have anything up right now for the news. It is right over here. You can see that in reference to everything else, repair shop. That's the hole you jump down. It's right behind the map of TraizelCraft. And then over here you can teleport to the actual office inside Ironland, which isn't in production right now. Over here you can teleport to factions. There's also a teleport over here. You can see the big faction sign. That'll take you to the same spot. Here you can teleport to parkour. I currently have 2 parkours available. The Mario parkour and the Traizel parkour. This one's expert. Takes about 30 to 60 minutes to complete. And then this one takes about 5 to 15 minutes depending on how good you are. And if you're really good, it'll take you shorter than that, to be honest. If you're not so good, it'll take you longer maybe. And it is an easy difficulty. Each of them give you a decent amount of money. I know this one gives you like 40k. This one gives you like, I can't remember, like 10, 15k. I could be very wrong with that. Then we have mazes, which is the same thing. It doesn't give you as much money as parkour, being that it's easier than parkour. I currently have 2 mazes that I offer. The Amazing Maze and the Death Maze. So each of them have a difficulty, how much time on average it would take you to complete. And then these are the rewards you can get. Each maze has a full set of, there's 4 chests in the maze, 1 of each armor piece hidden in the maze, and at the end of the maze there'll be a chest full of money. But if you find each of the 4 hidden chests as well, you'll get the full gear set. If you don't find any of the hidden chests, you'll just get the money. Otherwise, you can look for the hidden chests as well to get the gear set. And then last but not least, there are zones. It takes a bit to walk to them because they're giant areas. Ironland takes place in the overworld, but the other 2, Emerald Land and Gold City, take place in the dimensions. Emerald Land is in the end, and Gold City is in the nether. So let's go to Ironland first. As you can see here, it's a pretty big area. Ironland is the biggest zone. And what you can do in zones is you can look for certain hidden chests and secrets. Like, looking for a chest here. There is a chest right over here. And if you look inside of it, there'll be some stuff. This one has the Bane of Gods. It's yellow, which means that's ultra rare, which is actually pretty good. There's another chest over here you can find. See what's in there. This one is another sword, but it's green, so it's uncommon. So it's pretty good for if you get started off. But another reason to go to zones is for quests and obviously secrets as well. Like right here. This is the beginning of the Loki Scepter quest. basically you have to find all the Avengers weapons, and then it'll tell you like his hammer in here. So if you find, you know, Thor's hammer, you put it in there, and it'll give you something else for the next part of the quest. Next, I'm going to show you guys some Easter eggs and some hidden spots that not everybody knows about. So first off, over here, on both sides actually, you have this thing that says look for this structure in the zones to TP back to spawn. Now this is a thing that's all over the zones. You step on them to TP back to spawn, but if you step on these specific ones, I mean, it does nothing. Step on the other one, it'll do this. I mean, that's just a pretty basic Easter egg, but it's pretty interesting. I think it's kind of cool that it does that. I got the idea from Eric, my head admin, Blue Dragon Fight. He had that on another Easter egg, which is just now something else, which I will show you in just a second. So here I am next to the repair shop. Now, Blue Dragon Fight, or Eric, my head admin, made this Easter egg. So if you come right here, there's a button, and if you press it, it'll say this on the screen. It'll give you 3 things that are X, Y, and Z, and they are actually in binary code. So if you figure that out, what that means, it'll take you to a place in the world. So here I am at Traizel Parkour. Now if you teleport to Traizel Parkour, you'll be right there. You can just walk down the steps here. Or you can see where I am, you can look at the coordinates and just walk here. Now if you come over here, under the stairs, there is a little thing here with a button. And if you press the button, fall down, you find this. Now you just have to put these in the right order. I'm not going to show you how. But if you get over here, you end up getting Anti-Traizel's sword, which is going to be something for the main story in the future, because I told you that like Anti-Traizel is kind of like the main antagonist for the main quest that I'll be adding in the future. Another Easter egg I have in just the spawn area is something I call the Aqua Sheep. Now this was added a long time ago, very early in the world. My co-owner Samson, or Yoda Man, added this, and it's now just part of the map pretty much, because back when he added this was kind of like out in the middle of nowhere, and now it's just in the middle of the map. You just fly down here, and here's the Aqua Sheep. Can't really kill it, but then we added this recently. You go all the way down here more, and you get the Lava Sheep. So now here I am at Faction Shop. Now I showed you where that was earlier, so if you come over here next to arrows and potions, you'll see this big like hallway here. You just follow it all the way down, and you come to this house here. Now this house has been here a while. It was renovated later by Justin, which he's been in a couple of my videos, and he's also been an admin before. So this is basically the Wall of Fame, or I call it the Hall of Fame. You can submit anything that you think you've done as an achievement here on TraizelCraft, and if we think it's good enough, we will put it on the wall here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then also there's some secrets in here. That's not one. But if you come over here, and there's a thing down here, you can come down. There's just a random area to look at. And then also if you go in the back, there's a hole, which I wouldn't recommend going down here because you actually get stuck. I don't have a teleport to go back up yet. Yeah, this is like a room, kind of like a headquarters. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, if you just pretty much teleport to the Traizel Parkour, basically you just do the first part, and then you eventually go all the way down here to checkpoint 2. And you could do the checkpoint, or there's this little hole right here. You can jump down, and yeah, you go down here to this mine shaft. Eventually you find a space with like a bunch of cave spiders, and it'll have my sword. The next part is Traizel's axe, which again is an Iron Land. Anyways, once you guys get here, you'll eventually be at these coordinates. It'll be right next to this mansion right here. And then you're just gonna go next to this pond right here. It's kind of frozen off, but you're gonna see this little crack right here. And then yeah, you'll go into this ravine, this nice little ravine. And then you go all the way to the end here. And here's the axe. Yeah, it's pretty easy as long as you know where it is. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you're new, turn on bell notifications, and as always, peace out everybody.